Pga2k Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern again. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate.
That dog will hunt.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit. This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Rickie Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
He's currently tied for fourth. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 7.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, that's a nice line.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 2 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
This first cut is just lovely. It's almost like fairway. No worries here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. And that looked good for a long way. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off here at the 4th.
That is absolutely spot on.
Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for 2nd. Not bad. 19 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And in it goes for the par. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 5th hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, your thoughts?
Luke, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. Wow, what a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ooh, nice line. Beautiful shot. And that will take him to 3 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. I know this hole's a par 5, but it's a long one, so don't feel the need to overpower it. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Second shot here on the 6th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only 1 shot off the pace.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Now, 4 under par. Currently tied for 1st place. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Yeah, this is lovely.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Currently at -4 for the round.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Going with the 5-iron here.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
An important par save.
This one's looking good. And down she goes. And that makes him tied for first. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. That was pummeled. Great drive. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
He's currently tied for the lead.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. Be the ball, Danny. No.
Well, how good's that for the eagle?
And that will move him to 6 under par. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them. Pretty good shot there.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Still in the lead now. This hole is a par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That always looked wet, didn't it? And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Going with the hybrid. Not their best shot there. This is from miles away. Oh dear. Time to get the chipper back out. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Judging it beautifully.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This looks good. Well done. Take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He's currently sitting in 3rd place.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. It's heading to the bunker for sure. That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently a shot off the lead. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And now 4 under for the day. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Opting for the 3-wood. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Didn't that look good for a long time? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. Solid little par putt here.
This one has eyes for the hole. That gets the job done. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. Good looking shot, this. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Needs this one to kick right. Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. Oh, good look at birdie here.
These are on rails, looking good.
The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
Oh, this is getting interesting. Luke, who wants it more?
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That was a beauty.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
This one's looking good.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today, and that will take him to 6 under. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Emery Beach Golf Club is another one of these courses, Rich, that has a short par 4 at 17th.
It does. As you can see, a massive bunker down the left-hand side. So players really want to bail out to the right and leave themselves with just a nice, short little pitch shot. Only the brave and the longest are really going to want to challenge this green. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. "11 feet to the cup."
Looking good.
It was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 6 under for the round. Well, some real excitement running through the veins as this player tees off their final hole for the event, tied for the lead.
Smell that, Luke? That smells like a playoff.
It's like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Playing from around 230 yards.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That's going right. And that one's headed to the drink. Time now for the 4th shot.
Currently tied for the lead. Well, moments don't get much bigger than this. A must-make putt if they want extra holes.
This is on a great line.
And just like that, we're going to a playoff.
Well, how about that, Rich? We couldn't get this tournament won in regulation, so let's go to extra holes.
Playoffs. Who doesn't love a good playoff, Luke?
Love this scenario, Rich. Extra holes, sudden death. Here we go.
I can't wait. Let's roll.
Atta boy, good shot. Time for the 2nd shot on the 18th. That ball looked a little thirsty. If he can haul out from off the green here, he'll win the event. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Playing their 5th shot. It's always hard to see. Someone had to lose today, and unfortunately for this player, it was them.
Nope, always a tough pill to swallow, losing in any way, but losing in a playoff, ooh, that stings.
Well, that should do it, folks. Hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the dedicated, talented people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Pga2k Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Wow, that was just striped. We'll take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
That's tiny.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
This one's tracking.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Currently has a share of second place. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Big chance here. That's frustrating.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Like the look of this one.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of. But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. I don't mind the look of this. Oh, well played. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The first of the par 5s, Rich, the 4th hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Getting ready to play their third.
Just 1 stroke off the lead.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Great touch.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
That makes its way to the first cut. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And that will drop in for a birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Currently 4 under for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now we head to the famous par 5 6th Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Well played, mate.
This shot from around 210 yards. He shares top spot.
Opting for the 3-wood. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 7 feet to the cup. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par. Now leading by 1 shot. The par 4 8th Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber is pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take 1 less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will move him to 6 under par. And now that finds him in first place. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Well struck. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And that should secure the par on this one. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Sitting at 6 under for the day, currently in the lead. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
That's inside the range.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back 9s.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Putting for a birdie with big wings.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. And a quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first spot, with Tony Finau second.
Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, lovely roll. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Yeah, that one will play.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And he holds it. What a putt.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
He sits in first position.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Going with the 7.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. This putt here to get to 14 under the card.
A great opportunity here. This for eagle.
Oh, how about that one? Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. 317th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And after that hole, this player finds himself in top spot, with Tony Finau second.
Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here.
This is a good chance. Oh, size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer Invitational Champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.